The BMS Aviation on airport or the aviation hospitality. The second module talks about airport customer service. By seeing this clipping, you can just observe here. Most important is our packs. Packs, we call them in aviation for a passenger. A passenger comes along with his baggages for a purpose of a travel, or you can say the baggages, the extra baggages or the cargo, what we can call. And the organized sector like an air traffic control is a must for the purpose of operation. And the types of aircrafts, your redeem points, and the services like airport taxis, catering, on-board meal, or at the airport also. The cabin crew and their procedures, and notwithstanding the lost, the air crews, the aircraft arrival departures, and the security are the most important points. Today we'll talk about the airport procedures. Airport procedures are being defined by the government and the airline for the purpose of a smooth and a safe travel that can be achieved by having a world-class customer service. What do you understand by customer service? The services provided to a customer at the airport so that he is not only safe, the entire aircraft and his journey remains safe. They are professionals. They are professionally trained, and they are the people who give one of the best services to the industry. Remember, if a customer is happy, then only the airlines can grow. Along with the customer, he always gets his baggages. They are to be handled at the airports so that he doesn't carry any dangerous item which causes danger to the aircraft or the entire journey or the fellow passengers. And it is been governed by certain rules and regulations. Baggages, they have allowances. Per ticket or per person, he can carry so many kgs of baggage. It varies from airline to airline. A low-cost airline like Indigo permits 15 kg as checked in baggage and about 8 kgs of hand baggage. Anything access to this, the passenger has to pay the excess amount. it's approximately about 400 rupees per kg. So in the itinerary, in the previous module what I was discussing, it always mentions about what is your aircraft, what is your luggage allowances are authorized to carry. In airport services, we have something known as a load control. A load control department. They have been professionally trained. They follow the guidelines of the aircraft manufacturer so that the aircraft is being steady or evenly loaded so that it maintains the stability even during airborne. They are professionals, they know where the aircraft, where the dangerous goods are to be kept, where the live animals are to be kept, where the baggages are to be kept, and how the load pattern or this cargo is to be loaded in the cargo compartment. They do prepare the load sheet. For this, airlines put a criteria. You have to be a +2 from science, a good knowledge, so that they train you and you become a load and control officer, or we call load and trim. So coming to the introduction to air cargo and dangerous goods. Any item which are bigger or more in volume, the aircraft carries cargo. These cargoes have been accepted at the warehouse. The warehouse follows the procedure required, like classification, volumetric, or by weight, and they have been charged depending on the volume or weight, whichever is higher. A lot of documentation also. It is mandatory to insure your cargo. It is mandatory to declare your goods, what you are carrying. The documentation part. The cargo handling agents assists the customer to book it. They are professionals. Coming to the air cargo complex, where these items are being accepted. Once on acceptance, they undergo scanning and they check the volumetric, the type of goods which is being carried, whether it is legal or illegal, the quantity, the number of packages or the boxes. On acceptance, an airway bill is being generated along with the invoice and the insurance. If it is an imported in nature, we have IGST, International Goods and Service Taxes. All procedures which have been laid down have been maintained. A cargo might be a dry cargo, a wet cargo, a edible item like green fresh vegetables which are perishable in nature, we call it as perishable goods. Sometimes even the cargo is being carried as live animal. Sometimes it is high value product like currency, gold, or costlier in nature. Not but the least, we have even the coffins or the dead bodies also have been taken. And the other classification, what it specifies, dangerous goods. Dangerous goods, as per the IATA, they have been classified as 9 type of dangerous goods for safe operation and handling, storing, loading, offloading. They are qualified people, those who have DGR, Dangerous Goods Regulation Certificate. They are professionals. They know how to handle all these 9 type of categories. It might be a explosive, acidic in nature, alkalic, or magnetic, or a nuclear, or a pressure cylinder. There are various 9 categories which will be taking you when I take the subject on dangerous goods. Coming to the next one, immigration. Immigration is a must and mandatory for all international airports. The purpose of having immigration to have an accountability of the people coming and leaving the country. It's a department of Ministry of External Affairs. They are central government employees appointed at various airports. Whenever a passenger goes on an international travel, his travel documents have been checked like passport, visa. If it is a temporary visit, they check even the return ticket. A basic questionnaire has been asked, and the clearance and the recording is being maintained by the immigration department. The number of people coming in country and leaving the country. And a documental stamping is being done on your passports. On satisfactory condition, then only they stamp and they allow you to move to the country. Coming to the customs, it's one of the revenue departments from the financial services. Custom officials' major responsibility lies to check the smuggling activities, like any person carrying or getting excess amount of gold which is been authorized, or any drug trafficking, any illegal activity which requires to be taxed by the government of India. As per the rules and regulation, these custom officials on arrival, they check your baggages through a system known as scanning. A passenger is being given a red channel and a green channel. If a person has gone for a short trip or a business trip where he has not bought any such item, he can come out of the green channel. A person can self-declare it and say that yes, I have bought it, I want to pay the custom duty. More important here is in airlines, the time management. What is this time management? Every domestic aircraft arrives in an airport which has to be turned around within 30 minutes. The availability for us is 25 minutes for a ground handling. Well, in that stipulated time, based on the rules and regulation and time frame, the flights, if it crosses more than the time, then the flight gets delayed. A delayed flight is one of the costliest for an airliner. It affects the entire routing of the aircraft. So here the time management plays a very important role in the terminal building. That is why the passengers who travel on a domestic sector are being called 2 hours before, so that they can finish all the check-in formalities. For an international travel, a passenger has been called 4 hours before. The purpose of calling them so early is to finish the check-in formalities, like I was mentioning about the immigration, or sometimes even required customs, your check-in formalities. That's what we'll conclude on this module 2. Regarding communication skills, resume writing, this I will take it on a different module. You are watching this as a revision. Due to COVID-19, we are unable to conduct the classes. This is an online, so that hope you might have got a sufficient knowledge on the airport procedures and airport customer service. Don't forget to like this channel and subscribe it. Thank you.